I felt like my leniency was being made for my weakness.
Look at you.
Oh, let me come again. I felt like my leniency was being taken for granted for my weakness. No, let me Google this. Hey guys, my name is mwuahhhh and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about my au pair journey in Germany. For those of you who don't know what an au pair is basically a nanny. You travel from your country to another country and join a family, you live with them, take care of their kids, and then they're home. I believe that sharing my story one way or the other motivates someone, or better still, because I've gone through the experience, you learn from my mistake. I'm definitely going to make another video of the process of becoming an au pair so that if you're interested in it, you can give it a try. So I moved to Germany 3 years ago. That really feels like yesterday.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
I moved to Germany as an au pair. I was with a family of 3. It was a single mom with 2 kids. We were living in a small town called Husum. Honestly speaking, I hated that town. It was those kind of villages that when people retire, they prefer to stay in. It was literally very small, but that wasn't even the problem to me. My biggest challenge was that people couldn't communicate in English. One of the things needed for the application for the au pair is having an A1 certificate from your country. I had that, but then it wasn't enough to have a conversation with people in German. So being in a small town was really challenging for me. Like, on top of it all, Corona started. When I came to Germany, I think 2 months later, that was when Corona started. I was like,
Jesus is Lord.
and it was really, I don't even know the words to give it, but it was bad. I was telling myself, God, I don't want to come and die in another person's country. Fast forward, everything was okay. I was settling in. My host mom was also nice to me at the time, until at a point I felt like she was taking advantage of me. I was working extra hours without being paid. So as an au pair, I'm supposed to work 25 to 30 days in a month. But then I found myself overworking. Literally, my au pair mom or my host mother would go to work from Monday and wouldn't return. She would come back on Thursday or Friday evening. So that means that I had to take care of her kids like the whole time. I had no time for myself. And I was, like I said, I wasn't complaining from the beginning, but at a point I felt like, no, like enough is enough. Like I had to stand up for myself because I felt like my leniency was being made for my weakness.
Look at you.
Oh, let me come again. I felt like my leniency was being taken for granted for my weakness. No, let me Google this.
2,000 years later.
At this point, I'm asking myself, who is forcing me to use this sentence? I felt like I was being taken for granted. You get what I'm saying? So another thing, you remember that I couldn't speak the language so well, so of course I needed to take a German course. As an au pair, your host family is also supposed to help you to pay your German course. There are some families that will help you pay everything, and God bless those families. But according to the law, the family is supposed to give you 50 euros for a month for your German course. I spoke to my my host mom, and I told her that I needed to do the German course. But long story short, she wasn't willing to help me halfway. So when I told her and then she was giving me excuses, she didn't want to help me. I said, this woman, I need to take my own cross on my head and find another solution to this thing. I cannot live with this woman again. So I actually applied for a new family. One advice: when you apply for an au pair and things are not working out for you, you can leave. You can always find another family. If you came with an agent, you can always contact your agent and tell them you want to change a family due to like some reasons. If you didn't come with an agent, that is also okay. You can also go on the website and then look for another family. So that's exactly what I did. I went on the website and then I applied for another family. So with the second family too, I was really working too much. But then one thing that I really appreciated was that they were helping me pay for my German course. Like I said, there was Corona, right? And schools were closed down. So even if you find a school, it's very, very expensive. And because as an au pair, you get paid for 260 euros. So just imagine, how are you going to get the money to pay for your German course if you want to have one? So when I moved to the new family and then they gave me that, I appreciated it more. So as an au pair, you're given 1 year visa, and after the 1 year you have to try and figure something out for yourself before your visa is over. So after some time, I started searching for something else that would give me a contract to apply for another visa. So with that being said, that was my experience as an au pair. There are definitely some good moments sometimes with the au pair families, because you are away from home. That is the only family that you have when you travel outside the country, especially for people who don't have anybody in the city or the country that they are in. So basically, these people become your family one way or the other. I'm not saying that challenges are not going to come, but sometimes you have to understand that in everything that we do, these challenges are bound to happen, they are meant to happen. But hey, whatever the situation is, you can be able to overcome. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video, and thank you very much for staying through the entire video. Please don't forget to like, to leave a comment, and most importantly, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.